everyone, what's up? Sorry, this is Lady Hawk Owl, the awkward witch. I'm just gonna cut out the word socially because I'm just like awkward in all directions. Obviously, because I tried to make this video twice already and I stumbled on like the first 5 words. Yeah, so I just decided to show you some of my jewelry today that I like to use in rituals. Some of this jewelry is relatively new and some of it is older. These are the basic pieces I like to use for different reasons. Yeah, so here we go. Okay, this guy I got, I think it was called Crystal Moon. This little owl guy here. I got him Crystal Moon for $11. I was doing a summer music program in Massachusetts, and they had this cool store. It has like everything owls in it. So if you're in Massachusetts, in South Hadley, where I was doing the music thing, and you're into owls, this is like your dream spot, I'm sure, because it's got everything owls. Yeah, I think this is in other places too. It's a really, really nice pendant. I love to wear it. Got a little knotted on top, so I had to like wear it in a shorter fashion, which actually works because I'm short, and things that are too long just look kind of stupid. But yeah, so but originally it's very long. It's got this like very long chain, as you can see. And I would hold it up and show it to you, but fair warning, if you want this pendant too, it tends to dismember itself because the little like loops in it are not like great, and they're not terribly strong, and they open easily. And I would put them back together, except one of the loops that holds them together is missing, so I can't do that right now. I either need to find it, or I need to find a new one or something. Anyway, I like to wear him like for midnight rituals and stuff for rituals for Mabon and Samhain. Mabon's coming up, by the way. And when I'm like calling upon the owl or any like nightly goddess or whatever. Then here. This key I think I got in some shop in a town that's next to me that used to sell like cool jewelry pieces. It was a lot more silver than you see here, but I use it because I like is it focusing? Yeah. I like the rusty, like ancient feeling of it, even though it's not ancient, obviously, in and of itself. It gives out an older feel. And I also like it to wear it like for spells and magical things where I'm kind of trying to open a portal into myself or trying to find out the truth about something. Yeah. Also, I don't always wear these guys. I sometimes just put them on my altar. So, and then I put on my altar for like truth spells or whatever. So this isn't. So I am of the Celtic tradition, but I like this native. Excuse me. I don't even think this is Native American. I think this might be a Mayan design. I'm not really sure. It's some kind of Indianish design, and I just like the ethnic feel of it. I think I got it from, actually my grandparents gave it to me as a gift, many, many, many years ago when I was a teenager. So, actually not even, I think it might have been 13 or 14. And I've had it for a very long time, but yeah, it's cool to wear. This guy is pretty dang recent. This didn't come as a piece of jewelry. This came as a part of a glass jar. I was looking in a store amongst these little glass jars to pick some to hold like incense and hold other objects, and I picked a couple, and I accidentally dropped one of them. Now, each of the jars had a ribbon that was like holding like a specific object. And actually, I have one of the jars on my altar here. Yes, I have a mug on my altar. Don't judge me. It's kind of like this jar, except instead of a key, it was the leaf I just showed you, and it was a blue ribbon and yarn on top. And one day, actually the very day I brought it, really, I broke it. I dropped the jar and I broke it on the floor. But this was tied to it, so I decided to take it off, throw the glass jar out, and keep the leaf as a piece of toy. I know this seems strange, and I have explained the feeling and the meaning of the cross to me in paganism. Does it have something wrong on the top? I just realized. Hang on. Oh, never mind. It's just has like a little smudge. I actually already have like a turquoise cross on my altar, but it's just like all turquoise stones, and this has silver with a turquoise bead in the middle. I prefer to wear this one in my daily life and in rituals, while the other one stays in my altar. I got these crosses from New Mexico, many years ago when my parents and I went there for a vacation, and I actually got the turquoise one on my altar, for my mother, and this one for me. But she didn't like it, so she just gave it to me. So now I have like two turquoise crosses, whatever. Anyway, so the cross to me represents a lot of things. It represents the four elements and spirit. Actually, recently in my rituals, I haven't been calling on the four elements. I've been calling on land, sea, and sky. But the four elements are important nonetheless to me, so that represents that. Represents breed. Represents protection, especially the fact that it's turquoise and silver gives it an extra boost of protection. And keeps fading in and out, sorry. How to focus it? Okay. It's not focusing! Stop doing that. Okay. And, yeah, and in the Druid practice, it also represents masculine and feminine. So, yeah. And last but not least, and yes, that is a picture of Arianrod, the goddess, on my bedpost over there. And other pictures of the moon and my, late Nana. Well, not really late, since she passed away a long time ago, but anyway, back to the, story. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. And last but not least, I got this for, I don't know, not that much, $15 at a local store that sold jewelry cheaply. If I could just somehow hold it up while holding the camera. I don't think I can without dropping things. Anyway, it's kind of like a bird leaf. It's a very, shamanic, sorry, I never know how to say words properly. A shaman feel, and I like to wear it particularly when I'm calling upon my bird spirits and the spirits of air. And, yeah, so, it's a little messy now, isn't it? But, that's that. Okay, Mary Part.